Hello, my fellow Americans. My name is John Puryear, and I come to you today with a heavy heart because we've had yet another mass shooting in the United States. This one happened in California. They talk about how over 350-something mass shootings have occurred in this year alone, more than days we have had in a calendar year. Our president is very quickly to get on the news and be able to say that no other country has this problem except the United States of America, and it's because we don't have gun control and something needs to be done. They now want to start ranting about making gun control and making it harder for law-abiding citizens to be able to get their own firearms and to be able to protect themselves from danger, from terrorists, from criminals, from thugs. And that's not right either. That's not the answer. We do have to get the guns out of the hands of criminals and thugs and terrorists, ones that mean harm and do not care about human life. Something has to be done. I don't have the answer for that. I don't think anybody does. But come on, man. How many people do we have in the United States of America that are citizens, that are well educated, very versed, very smart? Surely somebody can come up with a solution as a group effort, and that needs to be done quickly. The other thing that aggravates me is that our country, the leader of our country, needs to have a backbone, not a yellow spine. Doesn't need to sit there and talk and dance around what it really is. And what it is terrorism. We have terrorists in our country. They may be U.S. citizens, they may not be U.S. citizens, but they are terrorists. They could be living around your own home, around you. They could be friends of yours. But when they start not caring about human life and they start killing people and injuring people in whatever cause, they have now become a terrorist and they need to be dealt with swiftly. Our president needs to be able to stand up and say what it is, don't dance around the subject, and then he needs to be able, as the commander-in-chief, deal with those people swiftly and justly and harshly, because that's what they're doing to us. If we don't protect ourselves, who's going to protect us? Let me tell you something. The United States of America, as being an American citizen, we have certain freedoms, we have certain rights, and one of those is the freedom of religion. It doesn't matter what religion you are. If you are a U.S. citizen, you have the freedom to choose what God you worship, whether it is a God or not, if you believe in it or not, and you have the freedom to religion without fear of being prosecuted. That's our government, but it also needs to be without fear of prosecution from other people in other religions. I don't care if you're Muslim, if you are Christian, if you are Buddhist. It doesn't matter what religion that you are. You have the freedom to choose your own religion and worship the God that you want to worship. I am a Christian. My belief is in Jesus Christ. You may not believe in that, but it really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I believe in what you believe or not. As a U.S. citizen, we all have that right. And we have the right to pick our religion and worship the God that we want to worship without fear of being prosecuted or killed. So extremists that are in different religions, and it has happened in almost every religion, Christians included, should not persecute, maim, kill, injure anybody else because they don't believe the same thing that they believe. That is un-American. If you want to believe in a religion and a God that talks about how you should kill anybody else that doesn't believe the way that you do, then you need to move out of the United States of America and go to the country that accepts that. But you don't deserve to live in this country. If you want to be an American, go through the process of citizenship and then adopt the United States of America's rules, regulations, freedoms, rights, Constitution, Declaration of Independence, and everything that comes with it. because it is a right and it is a privilege to be a U.S. citizen, to be an American. And if you don't want to be one, leave. Gun control, there has to be something done to keep guns out of the hands of criminals, terrorists, and thugs. But don't put more laws and rules on law-abiding citizens that want to be able to protect themselves, their family, their friends, and their livestock. That is a Second Amendment right. Because if people had guns where there are mass shootings and they're not just sitting ducks, you actually give them the ability to fight back, then less people will get injured or killed, and more terrorists and criminals will suffer that fate, instead of people just trying to live their life and enjoy the American dream. God bless you. God bless the United States of America, and in God I trust.